it's just a beautiful venue, really intimate, excellent beer and excellent food, and really incredible music.
I absolutely love their quirky and intimate vibe. Musicians love the place, and so the audience love it as well.
So we're in the music with
everyone thinks we're a couple. I don't know why.
We've been best friends since school, so we'd always talk about how amazing it would be to have a venue, the kind of venue that we'd like to hang out.
Yeah.
The kind of place where we'd like to go to listen to music.
Well, it reminds me a bit of playing at the Bluebird in Nashville. There's not much separation between the audience and the person who's singing, which is a really cool thing for the performer as well as the audience, I think. And it sounds really good too.
We have a bit of a philosophy here that I've tried to create. My favourite moments of Green Note are when you forget there's anything between you and the musicians. And when you kind of break down that barrier between the performer and the audience, something really magical can happen in the room, and that's where we get our atmosphere from. It's a real pleasure to see a lot of the musicians come through here go on to bigger and better things. Sometimes they get a little bit too big to come back to our little tiny room that we love so much, but quite often they come back anyway and just don't tell that many people about it. It's a great feeling to feel like you've been a part of that journey to that kind of success.
There are plenty of things about the Green Note that make it exceptionally special as a venue, and not least the two women, Amy and Risa, that run it. Everything that they do seems to be done very gracefully and very effortlessly. You know, all the way from DIY to the big decisions, they're doing it all themselves.
We wanted to create a scene, bring a community to us, and there is a scene out there. I think we've tapped into it, but also created it as well.
This is not a business you do for the business side of it.
You've got to do it for the love of it.
For the love of it.
You just feel amazing vibrations. You just feel great when you're here. It's actually very, very rare, I find, in London to be at a place with so much heart.
Good evening and welcome. It is Friday the 26th of February and it's the 87th episode of Virtually Green Note. My name's Emma and I will be your host this evening. Thank you very much for joining us wherever in the world that you are, and please do let us know in the comments section where you're tuning in from, because we love to see that, and so do the musicians. We're thrilled to have you because we've got a fantastic Americana lineup for you this evening. First up, we have an award-winning folk singer, writer and theatre artist from Northwest Arkansas, described by the Washington Post as powerful, both down-home and brainy. With a style forged in the fire of Ozark old-time music, he's equally comfortable on banjo, accordion, fiddle and guitar, earning himself accolades for his versatility with performances in the UK, Canada and across the USA, appearing with acts including Dom Flemons, Mary Gauthier, Los Texmaniacs, Corey Brennan and Carson McCone, and has written 1 LP and 2 albums, earning himself rave reviews for those and his live performances along the way. Broadcasting from St. Louis, please welcome Willi Carlisle.
Hey, thank you very much for having me.
Our pleasure. How are
it's
you
great
today?
to be in the UK. It's wonderful. I'm doing way better now that we're playing music, truly.
Good. Oh, that makes me happy.
Well,
you were
I
going to
guess
say
I'll start
something.
us off here.
Oh, no, I was just going to introduce the other guys
Oh, of
first.
course you
Sorry, I
have
thought you were about to say something, and I was
No.
waiting with bated breath.
Go ahead.
Okay. Next up, we have a duo hailing from Portland, Oregon, and Liverpool, England, who play hard-hitting and heartfelt old-time and classic bluegrass music with rhythmic Appalachian fiddle and driving yet subtle banjo playing. Gabrielle released an album with the McRae sisters that received glowing reviews in both Sing Out and the Old Time Herald magazine, and Barry has been a firm fixture in the UK old time and bluegrass scene for the last decade. With years of touring and appearances at major festivals in the USA and the UK, UK. They received critical acclaim for their first 2 albums, released in 2016-2018, and the much-anticipated third studio album, Started Out in Town, released in January 2021, has already received great critical acclaim. Broadcasting from Astoria, Oregon, please welcome the Horsenecks. Any moment now. Come to us, Horsenecks. You know you want to. They're hiding. I think maybe they're playing a game of hide and seek. Okay, well, in the meantime, we're gonna go on to the next guy, and hopefully the Horsenecks will pop up and we can say hello to them a little bit. So last but not least, we have a punk journeyman, activist and songwriter from Bloomington, Indiana, whose influences range from classic rock, country, punk, psychedelic folk to mountain music. He's made a career by successfully fusing these disparate influences into something uniquely his own. Releasing albums since 2006, he's been a fixture in the world of alternative country and folk punk for nearly 2 decades, having sang alongside and toured with everyone from Willie Nelson, Jamie Johnson, Ray Price, Brent Cobb, Frank Turner, Chuck Reagan, Dawes, Langhood Slim, Joe Pug, Joe Moreland, Lucero, and many others. During the COVID-19 pandemic and subsequent lockdown, he has sheltered a place in Mainz, Germany, and has successfully used this extra time and inspired energy writing and recording songs for his forthcoming album, Alive in the Hot Zone. Broadcasting from Mainz, Germany, please welcome Austin Lucas.
Hello, everyone. How are you doing? It's nice to be here, hanging out.
Good. It's lovely to have you. Oh, it's very, very nice. I am just going to double check something just because I want to see what has happened. Horsenecks have disappeared. Right, that's okay. Well, what we're going to do is we're going to just start off with Willi, and then Austin. Basically, you know, it's a form of a writer's round. So for the regulars who tune in all the time, you know the next bit. But for anybody new joining us, Virtually Green Note takes the form of a writer's round. So what that means is that each artist is going to take it in turns to perform a song, and then in between songs, we're hopefully going to hear a little bit more about the ideas and the inspirations behind them. So, and then they're going to hand over to the next artist. So tonight, the plan was to start with Willi, followed by the Horsenecks, and then Austin. So what we're going to do in the meantime is just do Willi, then Austin, and then if we still don't have the Horsenecks, we crack on with your next song, and then, so we'll have 2 each from you, I think. I'll get confirmation from the girls in due course, but at the moment, anyway, so we're going to do 2 rounds of that, and then we're going to take a little break, and then we're going to do another couple of rounds, including a cover version of the artist's choice. Right, so kicking us off for this evening, we have Mr. Willi Carlisle. Take it away, Willi.
Thanks so much, Emma. It's running a live stream series so well is like it's like an active service. It's like it should be a charitable donation. It's a great pleasure to be here with Austin Lucas and the Horsenecks because it's like old time and punk rock and like everything. I guess like everything that I like. I couldn't have booked it any better myself. And I think I first square danced to the Horsenecks in Alaska a couple of years ago. I guess 2 years ago now, a long time ago. You know, where it's just all kids back then, all had all our hair. And I first met Austin Lucas in the UK. And we're just blown away by both of them. So thank you for bringing us all together here. I'm going to do a new song that's appearing off the new record. Occasionally, living in Arkansas, you get to hear something really wonderful that somebody says. And this song is based off of something great that my baby said to me, which was, I'm just on the down of the down and back here, which means that you're on your way down and coming back. And I thought that was such a clever little phrase, I had to write a whole talking song about it. So here it goes, the down and back. It's a pretty big haul for pretty small pay, down from upriver in the mud and the rain. Working for a living is a kind of raw deal, and Jesus on the main line is hell on wheels. Whoa, a ball that jack, till my money comes back. Down on down and down and back. I'll be right here till my money comes back. Won't you cut all the timber, mine all the coal, or half of West Virginia's a fishing hole. Big mama sitting on the piglets in the pen, you're trying to get to heaven in a little black Benz. Whoa, a ball that jack, till my money comes back. Down, on, down, and down and back. I'll be right here till my money comes back. Well, I seen the Savior in an uptown mall, had a John B. hat and black boots on. Dabbles in the crystal like Lucy in the sky, like to kick the devil in his little brown eye. Whoa, up all that jack, till my money comes back. Down, on, down, and down and back. I'll be right here till my money comes back. I'll vanish in the woods without a dang trace. He'll never forget, oh, what's his face? Small town gossip for the wrath of God. Fish cut bait or spare me the rod. Whoa, up all that jack, till my money comes back. Down, on, down, and down and back. I'll be right here till my money comes back. I want to be saved, but danged if I'll try. Designated hitter is a goddamn lie. Whole lot of doing between done and needs did, between a crazy old man and a messed up kid. Whoa, up all that jack, till my money comes back. Down, on, down, and down and back. I'll be right here till my money comes back. Whoa, up all that jack, till my money comes back. Down, on, down, and down and back. I'm gonna be right here till my money comes back. There it is. Thank you very much.
Man, that was sweet.
We have Gabrielle McRae here today, who's really one of the best fiddlers in old time music right now. And I was like, what's the fearless thing to do? And it was like, let's just play a little garbage fiddle is what my buddies and I used to call it. Is we'd have a fiddle and a banjo and pass them in the bottle back and forth. And it's like, who has to play garbage fiddle now?
I'm a huge fan of garbage fiddle personally.
Me too.
My dad plays what he calls garbage fiddle, and it's like it's the most magical thing. I mean, like I know, like he plays fiddle. Like if there's a fiddle on one of my records, it's probably him. I got it with one exception, and it's like I was recording it in Nashville, and we had a fiddle player come in, and he was, he's an Opry player, and you know what I mean, like amazing fiddle player, and he was tracking the song, and I was just like, this sounds terrible. What is this? It just sounded too good. It was like wrong because my dad plays just so dirty and swampy.
I'm familiar with this record, and I'm really glad to hear it's your dad because my ears perked up when I saw that and was like, this guy likes old time music.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Big time. But yeah, it's. I mean, if you've ever listened, maybe you haven't ever listened to any of my early records, but like basically they were all like I would call them like gothic indie old time because it was like all basically mountain music with like with verbose like dark imagery poetry over top of it.
And I really that was what first got me into you. I first saw you play with a Telecaster, and then when I first dug into your older records, it was like, oh geez, here's an old time background, this like really clear path from punk into old time into I don't know, like I guess definitely like Americana is the way they say it, but it's like it's a big step. I love the progression.
Path from music to music to some music. Just gonna hang out and and make music. I mean, I like it's weird because I think that like I have a lot of people say things like that. I'm like a chameleon in many ways, or I used to be called a fence hopper, like back when I was younger, because like I would be part of so many different scenes. I was like, in some ways, at times, kind of like the glue that would hold several different very weird scenes that like only kind of interacted with each other, like all kind of together. You know what I mean? And so, like my musical influences are because of that. But I think, I have an old time, and I mean, my dad's a folk singer and, and a musician. Well, most of my family are musicians. They're banjo pickers, so maybe they're not musicians, but they, they do stuff. But at any rate, they like coming from that, it's like when you have so many different types of music in the household, it's really difficult to just not have a lot of different musical, interests, and so that's like, I think that does come out, for me anyway. So at least I like to believe that.
Oh yeah.
When people say things like that, that's what I'm like, oh cool. Yeah. You get it. I'm weird.
I don't think that I can't think of 10 artists who do that same progression where I understand it so well, where it makes them as much sense to me. I think it totally works. Well, what have you got for us? Let's throw it right over to you.
Well, I guess if the Horsenecks aren't back, then I'll just go ahead and play one. This is I'm gonna play a song off of my second to last album. Hold on a second. I'm having a little bit of a weird technical issue right here. All right, cool. It's impossible to sleep in a house with no curtains while the sun is smiling, making it worse. When the only relief is a dream that springs from the black on the back of the corpse of a horse. So I recklessly travel the lowest high road like a gale spit from the mouth of a storm. But brother, is this the life that I want? Is it flesh? Is it breath? Is it bone? Or is it only the air between leaves as they fall? So the devil may dance in light that shines softly through stained panes of glass in my door, while sheets collect sweat like currency to spend on affections of low-dollar whores. I long to better myself, but only enough to talk that big talk like every little brother does. Cry about what I deserve and what I want when I've laid every brick from my home, out of flesh, out of breath, and out of bone, and out of the air between leaves as they fall. When your last footstep rang and then faded away, well, I was freed from the absence of spark. I thought of your beauty on the day that we met, and the fear of your form in the dark. Not everyone is chosen or lucky enough to be willing and around when a man longs to be loved. It sounds bad to say, but my intentions were good. I sought to lay bricks for a home, out of flesh, out of breath, and out of bone, and out of the air between leaves as they fall. Y'all made it. What's up, Horsenecks?
Hi. Sorry about that.
That's good.
Difficulties over here.
Yeah, we had a big storm here a few days ago, and
yeah,
nothing's quite settled back in. We lost everything. We lost power and the internet.
Well, you still have a house.
We
Still
do.
got a house,
Some
yeah.
people in town don't. There's trees coming down all over the place, so
Ugh.
we got off pretty lucky. Smashed cars and everything on our street. So
Did it dig up? Did it dig up Willie's gold and smash it all over the Goondocks?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, it went from like 1935 to
With no power.
1995.
Yeah, with no
internet. And then, yeah, it's settling back in now though. Hopefully it's going to stick around this time.
Anyway, sorry we're late. We'll do a song that's on our album that we just put out. It's the album's called Started Out in Town, and this is a song called Going Across the Sea that I wrote a couple of years ago. I'm going across the sea. When I'm gone, I know you won't be missing me. Grown so used to this, I know you won't even watch me go. You won't even count the days I'm gone. You won't think of me for very long. 'Cause I'm going across the sea. I wake up one rainy day. Will the stormy skies make me stop and say, it's an awful shame, a doggone mess. I should have left it all to rest. Should have packed my bags and headed home. Should have settled down and lived alone. But I'm going across the sea. There's too many long goodbyes. There's too many times I want to stop and cry. Too many friends find near, too many miles between there and here. Too many days for us to be apart. Too many ways to break your own heart. But I'm going across the sea. There's too many long goodbyes. Just like I've been saying all along. Every place I hang around and every bar and every town, I'm thinking about when I come back to you. No, you don't believe me, but it's true. 'Cause I'm going across the sea. I'm going across the sea.
There you go.
Oh, hey.
Thanks, pals.
Thanks. Thanks a lot. Yeah. Have you guys done one round or 2 rounds? One? Cool.
one.
Great.
Yeah, just the
Got here
one.
just in
Just the
time. Well, sorry I missed most of your tune, Austin, and all of your tune, Will.
It's okay. You made it in time for the best one, which was yours. So that's all that matters, really.
Cool. Well, you gonna play another one?
Hey, Willie, your mic might be off. We can't hear you.
Oh yeah, Will.
Yeah.
Can't hear
we
you.
can't hear you.
Muted?
You muted yourself, Will.
Oh, I'm sorry.
There you go. Boom.
I thought better of it and just decided to mute myself. I was saying I didn't know you both played guitar. I thought there was enough talent to go around in this world, but apparently you guys got it all.
Of stuff.
Well, that was really wonderful. In fact, I was playing fiddle, and I was saying it's a little bit of a relief that one of my favorite fiddle players is gone. All right,
sorry,
well,
I missed it.
I'll do it. I'll do another new one here. Just released a music video just yesterday. I wrote this for a friend of mine. It's what I wish I'd said before it was too late. It's called The Grand Design. Cumberland Gap tuning for you old timers playing along at home. All I asked of you is your better years. All I know how to do is waste 'em. We'll philosophize on the grand design and mourn all of creation and rejoice 'cause we're sorry and we tried. I'll rejoice if you're more than just alive. Now let the gods that give the world its sins, let them lay their lights down low for you now. I know they said we'd meet in eternity, still I wait for you below somehow. Coming home, you should know I ain't the same. Coming home, forever changed. 'Cause there is evil enough in a half-full cup to tempt me towards the deep dark fine. When I believe in love and the things thereof, I know I see you shine. I don't know, but I've heard that there is more. I'm uneasy knocking on your door. 'Cause all I asked of you is your better years. All I know how to do is waste 'em. Now I laugh and cry at the grand design and mourn all of creation. Now I laugh and cry at the grand design and mourn all of creation.
Beautiful.
Thank you very much.
Lovely. It's my favorite
Hey,
banjo
Willie.
tuning.
You know why there aren't any banjos on Star Trek?
Because the UN runs planet Earth.
Because it's the future.
fair enough. I can't argue with that. I don't need. This is not the right crowd to do an argument about the United Nations at all, is it? I'm sure we'd all agree.
No, but it is the right crowd to do banjo jokes. I'm sure
Yes,
that
it's
everybody
true.
here has lots of them, right?
You.
Yeah, I just don't like to pick on people or things that are so much weaker than me. It's like I should say that I just recently upgraded to a resonator. I'm a quiet open back
You
banjo.
put a pot on
picker.
it?
and I'm just now fighting this huge volume shift. I'm sure that you know about this.
Yeah, it's a fine line.
It is.
Austin,
what you got, Austin?
Speaking of picking on the less fortunate, thanks for letting me play a song. All right. Well, this song was nominated by the Americana UK Association for International Song of the Year 2020. This song is about the rise of fascism around the world, and it's called Already Dead, and I hope that everybody enjoys it. Let's talk, although we have nothing to say. Only distractions and abstract premises that go over your head anyway. 'Cause all I see is a six-figure boot boy with basic bullshit dreams. Some rooms with a view of horrible things. A winter heart, an avalanche. Cold bitter men don't make any sense. So go on, stand where you stand. 'Cause everyone dies in the end. Yeah, everyone dies in the end. Oh, since everyone dies in the end, I won't waste my breath when you're already dead. Folks say, old pals, y'all should bury the hatchet. Well, that expression's so adequate for an Evolian fascist who doesn't even know what the fuck that is. Well, I hope I can smile when I remember your face, pink as a pig, wallowing in human waste. A winter heart, an avalanche. Cold bitter men don't make any sense. So go on, stand where you stand. 'Cause everyone dies in the end. Everyone dies in the end. Oh, everyone dies in the end. Yeah, everyone dies in the end. Oh, since everyone dies in the end, I won't make no threats. You're already dead. You're already dead.
Yeah. Tell it like it is.
Nice one, Austin.
Yeah.
Thank you very, very much. I appreciate it.
That's I love the music video for that. That was like I can't remember if I heard the song or saw the music video first, probably at the same time, but the music video is so cool with these like I don't know, it's like people like soldiers dancing or I guess riot cops dancing. Right.
Yeah. That was this animator Jay Sek that I work with all the time. He does like a lot of my graphic stuff, and so it was it's the third or fourth video that we've collaborated on, he and I, and I sent him the song, and he was like, "Whoa." He was like, "I've got this idea for this. What do you think?" And I was like, "Yeah, but I don't have a green screen." And he was like, "I don't care. Just find a room, like, and dance in front of this thing." And I did, and and sang the song. And then he
Awkward.
just put me, and it's like me. No, it's actually really funny, because Willi, you've seen the video, but not everybody else has. But in the video, I'm dancing in a pair of I'm a Muay Thai fighter, a kickboxer, and I've got my funny Muay Thai shorts on and a leather jacket and headphones and sunglasses. And I was dancing in this empty room in my apartment, and singing along, videotaping it. And my roommate came in and he had no idea what the hell I was doing. And and he just and there's no sound because I'm the sound's in my headphones. I'm just in there come on, singing the song. And he's walks in, he's "Oh,
morning.
What are you doing?" And I was "I'm shooting a video, I promise." And he was "Mm-hmm," and he just shut the door, backed out,
Beautiful.
Yeah.
Beautiful image.
Gave his notice in a couple of days later.
Oh man.
He moved out actually very soon after.
Yeah, no shit.
Yeah. Don't blame him. What time is it for you guys? You're in Germany, right? So.
Yeah, it's 9. Well,
Okay.
I guess it's later than that now. It's not. Yeah, it's 9:39 right now. Yeah.
Okay. Where are you, Willi?
I'm in St. Louis.
Okay.
So it's 2:30 for me. This is really across the world. You guys, it's
Yeah, it's almost noon. Yeah, or no, it's almost 1.
Almost 20 to 1.
Yep. And so wait, it's the earliest for us, and we're the only one drinking a beer, is what I'm saying.
Yeah, I'm still drinking coffee. I don't. I can't. I'm on quarantine time.
Yeah. Well, we were so stressed out about the internet. We're like, quick, what's the strongest beer we have?
Good. You sound great now.
All right. Well, we'll do the title track off of our new album. This is called "Started Out in Town." Started out in town where I left my mother and dad. Sat my foot on a freight train, thought I'd roll around. It was not for work or money when I left them standing there, crying for the road near girl and tearing out their hair. When I was young and foolish and I could not understand, and when a traveling man stepped up to me, I took him by the hand. He talked so sweet and charming, and his eyes were pretty and green. And when I went away with him, he treated me so mean, treated me so mean. Those carvers cruel and ruthless, and could have been my room. I was stole away one morning while I whistled a sweet little tune. Whistled out a sweet little tune. Come all you pretty young girls, I'll tell you a story true. Go away with a mean-hearted man, his eyes are green or blue. His eyes are green or blue.
Dankeschön.
That was great, guys. Thanks very much.
Thanks,
Did you
Emma.
have fun?
We did.
Yeah, we did have fun, yeah.
No, it's just a relief to actually be here and not be staring at a little
broken computer screen.
Yeah, swirly beach ball and an error message.
Well, we're very pleased that you came back to us. Very pleased indeed. So thank you very much for a gorgeous first half. We have now reached the intervals, so we're going to leave you lovely musicians to have a little break, and so you can go grab a drink or anything else that you need, and you'll have 5 minutes before you need to come back to us. So we'll see you in a bit.
Okay.
Sounds good.
Thank you.
Thank
bye,
you.
Bye bye. So viewers, I'm now going to hand you over to our very lovely Imi and Risa, and they're the founders and the owners of Green Note. They're the ones who book all the musicians that you've seen tonight, and they do all the brilliant programming at our beloved Green Note. So they're gonna give us all the latest updates. Please welcome Imi and Risa.
Hey, Emma.
Hi.
Hey, Amy. Hey, Adam.
Good evening. Hey, everyone.
What a lovely
what a
show.
great show. Yeah, amazing show.
Really great.
It's putting me in a good mood. It's one of those.
I can tell. You're beaming ear to ear, the pair of you.
And it's good to have the Horsenecks back. That was a little bit of a wobbly moment.
A bit of
there.
drama. Just on our toes.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, it's good. It's great. All right, ladies, I'll speak to you in a wee bit.
Cool. Thanks.
Cool.
Yeah, for those of you who are new for you regulars, feel free to go refill your glasses, do what you need to do. But if you're new to us, we just wanted to let you know a bit more about these shows. So we've been going since last April with these shows. We're now on episode 87. And we've been going twice a week on Wednesday and Friday nights at 8 p.m. UK time, and that's every week. So please do tune in again if you're enjoying this. It's always 3 different artists, and always just a really brilliant way of discovering new music, or old music if you already know them. But yeah, it's always great artists. We are on all the social media, so if you're watching on YouTube or Facebook, please like or subscribe to whichever you're watching on. Or if you use Twitter or Instagram, just grab your phone now while you're thinking about it and follow us or like us there. It's our media handle is Green Note Music everywhere apart from Twitter. It's just Green Note, so you should be able to find us wherever your social media of choice. We also have a mailing list. We'll post it in the chat now, so please do join that. We don't spam you, we just send 2 emails out a month, so you'll find out more about our little venue in Camden, where there's not much going on right now, but one of these days. Well, in fact, now we have a bit of a roadmap.
We have more of a plan, yeah.
Yeah, so we're thinking the end of June.
June, yeah. We will be reopening, assuming everything goes to plan with the government guidelines.
Yeah, a light at the end of the tunnel.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, do join that. You'll also find out about these shows in the meantime. And who knows, we might carry on with these shows even after we reopen the venue, because we love them.
We love them, and we've got some great feedback from you guys as well, and people watching from all over the world who maybe wouldn't have the chance to come to Green Note.
Exactly.
Yeah, so if you would like to continue having virtually Green Note shows, even once we do reopen, maybe drop us a line, let us know, so we can gauge how much interest there is.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Although we're also going to be doing live streaming from the venue once we reopen. So yeah, lots of exciting plans in the works. The shows are live. We're obviously, as you saw from the Horsenecks disappearance, this is all live. It's happening right now. But they are available for a week on our YouTube and Facebook. So please do. There's our YouTube. Please do spread the word to music-loving friends who may have missed it or who you think might enjoy these shows, because I think especially during these difficult times, they're really a very good way of raising the spirit. So
and keeping us connected to our musical community and to all of you out there. So thanks for being there, and hi Martin, nice to see you.
And hello Adam, our old spotted our old chef Adam in the chat.
Yeah, if you're still listening, hi Adam.
It's been a long time. Sorry, Karen.
Yeah, so just for those of you who perhaps haven't watched these shows before, those of you who are regulars will know this already, but for the newbies out there, we don't sell tickets for the shows, but they're donation-based. So we ask that if you can, and if you're able to, that you please make a donation via the PayPal link, which you can find listed in various places, all the places where you can watch this show. And I'm also just posting it now in the chat. So The recommended donation is £10 a show, which is always a bargain for 3 such incredible artists.
Yeah.
But of course, anything, that's just a suggestion. Anything you can manage is very much appreciated. And so you know where the money's going. It's divided 4 ways between the 3 artists who are playing tonight, and the last quarter goes towards our running costs for the shows. So please do donate if you're able to, and support live music and help keep these shows going.
Yeah.
We really appreciate it, and I know the artists do as well.
Exactly.
Yeah, and in terms of upcoming bills, we do these every Wednesday and Friday, as Risa said. And next week we have, so we go back, this is an American bill, American bill. Next week we've got on Wednesday a British bill featuring Sharon Lewis, a really wonderful singer-songwriter from Brighton who used to be half of the duo Puka, sharing the bill with Katie Carr, who is, well, of Polish descent, and I think she's done various concept albums and is a bit of an ambassador for Polish history in the UK, so she's an incredibly interesting artist. Sharing the bill with Crackerjack Crow, who are also from Brighton and will be a new discovery for us. I think we'll be seeing them for the first time on Virtually Green Note next week. And then on Friday we have a Canadian triple bill featuring Ben Kunda, who's played Green Note numerous times, including with Sarah McDougall. They toured together, so that's how we got to know him. And Julian Taylor, new discovery, is absolutely incredible. And Paper Beats Scissors, who is a British artist but living in Canada, from what I understand. So that's next week. But regardless of who's playing, it's always worth just taking a risk, tuning in. It's always good music.
It is.
And we've got loads of other bills as well.
Yeah, if you feel like it, just check out our website. But otherwise, as Amy said, it's just tune in and don't check it out. Just set your alarms for 8 p.m. Wednesdays and Fridays, and just know you'll discover some great music. Yeah. Should we get back to it with that?
Yeah, let's do that.
Cool. Enjoy the rest of the show.
Thank you very much. We will. Lovely to see you as always. And
see you,
talk to
Emma.
you soon. Bye, lovely.
Bye.
Okay, we're going to welcome back our lovely artists. So welcome back to the virtual stage. Please welcome Willi Carlisle. Hey Willi, you're muted again.
Hey,
there we
sorry.
go. Right, it's okay. Perfect, that's better. Feeling good after that little micro break?
I'm feeling wonderful. In fact, I think it's an incredible paradigm that has yet to, in all the live streams that I've done, no one, has ever offered any kind of break.
Oh, really?
Thank
Oh,
you. That's okay. It's very sweet of you.
You're very welcome. It's all good. And next, please welcome back to the stage Mr. Austin Lucas.
Hi.
Hi. Aloha. It's a very cheerful hi. And last but not least. Oh, good. Well, so do I now, looking at you. It's making me feel happy. It's all good. And then last but not least, please welcome back the Horsenecks. God willing. Yay!
Yay.
All right. There they are.
We didn't really have a break. We just didn't move.
Yeah, we're like,
in case
don't move in case we
turned
disrupt
off.
the signal.
I let the dog out. I went all over the house.
Cool. Okay. Well, Willi, kick us off into part 2.
Well, this is the cover apportionment of our programming here. Am I correct? Traditionally, right? So I will do a traditional cover. Traditionally, I've been thinking a lot about what it takes to be a good person and a musician, and I'm lucky to have a lot of mentors. A lot of my mentors are actually from out west, where the Horsenecks are. And among them is the great anarchist folk singer, the late great Utah Phillips. I've been thinking about what it takes to make a living and not a killing in this world, and I've been doing a lot of his songs. So I'll do maybe his greatest hit, if you can call any of them hits, a true banger, cowboy ballad about how it sucks to be a cowboy, to be one of the many exploited workers out on the prairie. This is the Good Night Loving Trail, tells the story of a cook on a wagon train. you're too old to wrangle, to ride in the swing. You beat the triangle, you curse everything. If dirt were a kingdom, brother, you would be king. On the goodnight trail, on the loving trail, your old woman's lonesome tonight, and your French harp blows like a low-balling calf. It's a wonder the wind don't tear off your skin. Get in there and blow out the light. Well, the cook fires are out, the coffee's all gone, the boys are all up and they're raising dawn. You're sitting over there lost in a song. On the goodnight trail, on the loving trail, your old woman's lonesome tonight, and your French harp blows like a low-balling calf. It's a wonder the wind don't tear off your skin. Get in there and blow out the light. With your snake oil and herbs and your liniments too, you can do anything that a doctor can do, except find a cure for your own goddamn stew. On the goodnight trail, on the loving trail, your old woman's lonesome tonight, and your French harp blows like a low-balling calf. It's a wonder the wind don't tear off your skin. Get in there and blow out the light. And I know that someday I might be just the same, wearing an apron instead of a name. No one can change it and no one's to blame. That the desert's a book written lizards and sage. It's easy to feel like an old torn out page, tattered and cracked by the colors of age. On the goodnight trail, on the loving trail, your old woman's lonesome tonight, and your French harp blows like a low-balling calf. It's a wonder the wind don't tear off your skin. Get in there and blow out the light. It's a wonder the wind don't tear off your skin. Get in there and blow out the light.
Yeah.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, Willi.
Yeah, great song. Awesome.
One of my favorites of all time.
Yeah, it's a crack at that one. It definitely made us decide at last minute to change our. To cover
Yeah,
that
change which one we're gonna do.
Oh, good. I'm glad I could throw you for a loop.
Yeah, well, you put us in the cowboy mood.
The cowboy realm. Yeah.
Ah, very fun.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we thought we'd do this one, which is an old Marty Robbins song that we sing sometimes. It's called In the Valley.
Yeah, we first heard this from Marty Robbins. Yeah.
Well, from Dave.
Was it Dave?
Yeah. I'm from Liverpool originally, and one of my old bandmates, Mr. Dave Searson, he used to sing this, and I stole it from him, really, I suppose. You ready? I'm as sad as the willow that weeps in the valley since you've gone from my own. I'm as sad as the cold wind that cries in the treetops. I'll be the until you return. Come back, come back, come back to the valley. Come back to this old cowboy's arms. I'm as sad as the willow that weeps in the valley. I'll be lonesome until you return. Come back, come back, come back to the valley. Come back to this old cowboy's arms. I'm as sad as the willow that weeps in the valley. I'll be lonesome until you return. I'll be lonesome until you return. Little doggies. Thank you, little doggies.
Lovely. That's like great contrast that you pulled out of your out of your boots there. That's really lovely.
Boots, good one. Where's your cowboy song, Austin?
Oh God, are you gonna? I mean, honestly, I have very few cowboy songs in my repertoire. I gotta be honest.
Good, because two's about mine.
Yeah, two's enough.
I mean, you know, I've got them, but I'm not really. I wasn't prepared. You know, the song that I'm gonna play is. I feel like it's sort of a cowboy song in a way. It's like a modern dark cowboy song by the late great Jason Molina. This is a song off of the first Magnolia Electric Company album called "Riding with the Ghost," and I'm particularly very fond of this songwriter. By fond, I mean obsessed, and I'm from Bloomington, Indiana, which is where his record label was from, which means that he spent a lot of time in Bloomington, and I used to see him around at record stores and at bars and stuff like that, and I never really had the courage to talk to him. I emailed him once to play a show, which he turned down, and that's the only interaction that I have with him, but I'm very good friends with a lot of his cohorts and folks that played in his bands over the years, and yeah, he's a songwriting hero of mine, and very influential. A lot of the time I've found myself having to change my songs around because I realized they sounded too much like his. So anyway,
Classic. Yeah, classic.
And he was definitely a very obsessed with the old with the West, and anyway, the song's called "Riding with the Ghost." While you was gone, you must have done a lot of favors. You got a whole lot of things I don't think that you could ever have paid for. While you were busy learning how to complain, I was busy learning how to make a change. Now I made a change. I've been riding with the ghost. I've been doing whatever he told me. I've been looking door to door to see if there was someone to hold me. Never met a single one who didn't see through me. None of them would love me if they thought they might lose me, unless I made a change. Standing on the crossroads trying to make up my mind, trying to remember how it got so late, why every night pain comes from a different place. Now something's gotta change you. My foot to the floor to make up for the miles I've been losing. I've been running out of things I didn't even know I was using. While you were busy learning how to complain, I was busy learning how to make the change. And now I made a change.
Song because it had like a yodel part.
It does have a yodel in it. Yeah, that there's no question. Yeah. Well, it is not a trad cowboy song. It is most assuredly Born of the West.
Yeah. Cool.
There's like there's always like there's like the trad crowd, and then there's the massively trad influenced crowd, and then there's the subliminally influenced by the trad crowd, right?
Yeah. Totally.
What happens now, Willie?
Well, I guess I'm gonna change up what I'm doing too. I was gonna do something with a lot of words coming at you very, very fast, and then I thought that I would do something so almost dumb, because I've been trying to nail simplicity to the wall here in a complicated age. In the latter days of a godforsaken Babylon, trying to babble on a little less. So this is a sing-along, and I know that because of internet latency and the vicissitudes of time and space, that you may not be able to actually sing along with me, but I think it'll still work. You'll get the idea. This is called I Won't Be Afraid Anymore. Well, I won't be afraid anymore. I won't be afraid anymore. Lord knows I've done some dumb shit, and I'll probably do some more, but I won't be afraid anymore. I told you it was dumb. I'm gonna dance the way my grandma wanted. I will twist and shout and get down on it. Twist and shout and get down on it. Show these punks how much they want it. I'll dance like someone's proud of me. And then I'll get up early and haul ass. I'll get there before the bosses ask. Get up early and haul ass. Hope they don't check out my checkered past. I'll haul ass to heaven to see my father. And there I'll stand in line. I'll be counted, and they'll sort me among the ones that doubted. As for the saved, I wish you well. I'm all right with going to hell. Seems like the city on the hill is getting crowded. And I won't be afraid anymore. I won't be afraid anymore. Lord knows I've done some dumb shit and I plan to do some more, but I won't be afraid anymore. I will clear the beer cans from the coffee table. I'm gonna clear the beer cans from the coffee table. I'll do one nice thing, I'm sure I'm able. I will say one nice thing before noon, before 1, before 2, before 3, before 4. And I will love whoever I will please. I will kiss my friends upon the cheek, kiss my friends upon the cheek, and repeat till I believe I don't have to be ashamed of what I love. No, I won't be afraid anymore. I won't be afraid anymore. Lord knows I've done some dumb shit and I plan to do some more, but I won't be afraid anymore.
Yeah.
That's where it's at. Yeah. Okay, the verse about the grandma and the twisting and shouting brought a genuine tear to my eye, Willie.
Oh,
well done. Yeah, that was awesome.
It's funny playing old time music. It's like grandma didn't want to square dance anymore. She wanted to twist and shout.
Yep.
Although when you said you're going to do what you please, you're going to kiss your friend. I can't believe you didn't want to kiss them on their knees. Is that would have rhymed, you know.
So we have there. You know, English has a vast panacea of rhyming concepts, and I think the perfect rhyme would be knees, but well, you can do that if you want. That's okay. Take cheeks or lips before knees, but you know.
Yeah, no one's ever had juicy knees, have they? Or have they? I don't know.
I don't know, maybe.
I'm over here blushing. I mean.
All right, Willie, next time we see you at an old time festival, I'm going to kiss your knees.
I'm ready. That's good.
Yeah. But you have to kiss our knees back.
Yeah.
I accept.
Cool. All right.
All right.
Is it us?
Yeah, it's us. What on?
Yeah. All right. We'll do one that I wrote quite a while ago now. It's on our second album, which is called Fiddlehead. This is a song I wrote after moving back west. I lived in Asheville, North Carolina for quite a while, 5 years or so. When I was kind of in some of my formative years, I moved back to the West Coast where my family is. And it's kind of about, all of that. Missing people, wanting to honor times that you can't get back, people that you're not close with anymore, but that you love. And then trying to just sit with that and be all right with it. It's called Asheville Girls. Hands upon the strings, my mother's voice so
Don't you weep and mourn or hang your head and cry. You are the darlings of my heart, and you know the reason why. I remember all the days when I was running wild and free, living just as reckless as could be. But all the while I knew that there would someday come a time I would have to leave it all behind. So come on, you Asheville girls, and bring your wages down, 'cause I never had no time like I had when we rambled around that town. Don't you weep and mourn or hang your head and cry. You are the darlings of my heart, and you know the reason why. So I will keep on looking for that home I left behind, one that I can never seem to find. For all those songs have drifted and are drifting from my mind, all of those old faces still remain. So come on, you Liverpool boys, and raise your glasses high. So one more round and we'll have a drink for the times that have gone by. Don't you weep and mourn or hang your head and cry. You are the darlings of my heart, and you know the reason why. I often sit and think about the life I left behind, about the songs I sang when I was young.
Dankeschön.
Did you go to school out there in Asheville?
Nope, I never did go to school.
You just did the ruffian
I
thing.
went I was following old time music, you know, went to the source.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I went and just attached myself to a bunch of the really awesome players that lived out there. It's probably pretty annoying, have like a 19-year-old following you around all the time, but
I mean, that's the way to do the call, right?
Yep.
I feel a little closer to those. I feel pretty close to those apologies still, right?
Uh-huh,
Still feel
yeah.
a little embarrassed about.
Like, can I play music with you?
Yeah.
I don't know how to do it yet, but I'm really excited about it.
How long were you in Asheville for?
5-6 years, something like that.
Yeah. Do you know the Parks family? Did you spend any time with Fred Parks or Rosie?
Oh, I
or
do know
Susanna?
Fred Park. Yeah.
Yeah. Those my dad is old friends with that family. I've known them since I
Cool.
was like literally little
Nice.
tiny
Yeah.
human being. And spent a lot of time in Asheville also. I've actually
Cool.
had my heart broken by 2 Asheville girls in my
Ooh.
life, so that was especially it hit home really hard. Yeah, it's okay. It's okay.
Maybe the third
Only
one's
one of
gonna
them.
be the keeper.
No, I'm done.
No more Asheville girls.
I gave up on Western North Carolina ladies forever ago. That's done. That's over. Yeah. All right. Well, I guess it's my turn to play a song now.
I think so. Yeah.
I hope it goes well. This song is going to be my last song, and it's another song off of my last album that came out at the end of last year. And yeah, this song is about I don't know. collective dissonance of reality and social media. The song's about how skilled the right wing is at changing narratives to suit them and turning the language of the oppressed and the marginalized into something, a tool to be driven and in order to harm the very people that they're already harming. So this song is called "The Truth Is Supposed to Hurt." Am I there? I heard somebody talking. Just keep going. Lazy rider, searching for a line, head buried in the sand, well running dry. I see you chasing the ghost of a rhyme. The melody is pretty, but all the words are lies. So goddamn you, goddamn me. Ain't no glory in the way things used to be. Goddamn me, goddamn you. You walked away with the truth. Goddamn you, goddamn me. Seems a crime, waste of breath and a wasted mind, giving power to the poison that is rotting our insides. But you hold on to anxiety and pride, claim that you fear the dark, what it's like from which you hide. So goddamn, goddamn me. Ain't no glory in the way things used to be. Goddamn me, goddamn you. You walk away with the truth. Goddamn, goddamn you. So goddamn you, goddamn me. Ain't no glory in the way things are today. Goddamn me, goddamn you. Damn these proud white boys with their bright futures, their fake news. Goddamn you, goddamn you. Goddamn.
Yeah.
Nice one, Austin.
Thank you very much.
That was gorgeous. Thank you very much, guys. Lovely, lovely, lovely. What a treat for us. So yeah, thank you very much for a lovely show. Viewers, I hope you all enjoyed this episode as much as I have. Please do feel free to send the link on to friends or family or to watch it again as much as you like. The show stays online for everybody to watch for the next 7 days. I'm going to ask all the artists a little bit about what they've been up to lately, but before I do that, I want to remind everybody watching that, as Imi and Risa mentioned earlier, these shows are not ticketed, they're donation based. So if you've been watching, we'd like to ask you to make a donation if you are able to via the PayPal link which the girls have posted below. and in the comments box as well. We suggest an amount of £10, but whatever you're able to give will be really very much appreciated. Your donation will be divided 4 ways between the 3 artists that you've just watched and the green note for the running cost of these live shows. Your support, as I'm sure you can imagine, really does mean a lot to us at the moment, the current climate. So now we've come to the end of the evening, so we're going to ask the artists about what they've been up to lately. So and we're all keen to hear your news. Willi, I know you've got a new album that's out this week, available for pre-order. Tell us more about that.
Well, yeah, I'm just working on a new record. It's what I've been writing all through the quarantine, but it's some of my best work. I'll be working with Joël Savoie, one of the really finest producers that I've ever gotten to work with. So I'm really stoked about it. You can pre-order it by going to my website or anything like that. And I hope that if you're just hearing me or if you're over across the pond, that you will reach out and say hello.
Cool. And I think it's only been out for a week or something, hasn't it? It's already sold 200 copies, which is pretty
Yeah,
cool.
it's only been up for pre-order for about a week. Yeah, and it's gone. Things have moved. It's funny when things move fast career-wise while nothing else moves fast.
Yeah.
So I feel very lucky. Yeah.
Yeah, it's good. Well, testament to how good you are, really. So there we are. And Barry and Gabriel, I know that you've got hello. I know that you've got a new album out there last month and a new video coming up. Tell us more about that.
Yeah, we recorded the album kind of before the lockdown, and it was just a brand new studio that opened up in Astoria downtown. So we just drive about 3 minutes to downtown. We were the first people to record in there.
In fact, they were still building it while we were in there.
Yeah.
And we got some money knocked off the rate if we painted the beams in there.
Painted the beams in there, yeah. So
we did.
Yeah. But yeah, it was a great experience doing it. It's our first duo album. We've got 2 albums out with a full band that is made up of Brad Bangdonis and Kevin Sandry on bass and guitar, who were the original rhythm section for Foghorn String Band, if anybody's familiar with them. 2 of our favorite people to play with, but we mostly play, when we're touring and stuff, we mostly play as a duo, so we thought it was about time to put a duo album out. So it's got quite a few originals on it, and yeah, just a few favorites of ours.
Yeah, and we put it out on vinyl.
Yeah, so...
cool. Because I don't know if people have even got CD players anymore.
Yeah.
We were thinking of giving away CD players if you buy a CD.
Yeah, go to Goodwill and get a bunch of CD players, sell them with the CD.
But yeah, that's come out, so...
Yeah, so we got, you can buy vinyl or CD. There's no digital yet. That'll happen in March. But right now you can buy the physical copies from our website or from Old Time Tiki Parlor Recordings, which is the record label that it's come out on.
There's another thing that we should mention is a concert series that we run ourselves called the Quarantine Happy Hour. That's been running since the 6th of April last year and so there's a live band every single night of the week.
That's cool. And is that something that would there be a link to that in your website, Horsenecks?
Yeah, there is.
Yeah, it's a Facebook page.
Yeah, it's easy to find on Facebook. Yeah.
So Willi did one.
Yeah.
Yeah, cool. I had bad internet that day somehow. Bad internet karma, just like you guys.
I
guess it's following me around.
It happens to the best of us.
Yeah, but there's some great performers on there, and right now there's guest curators booking, because we've done this now for almost a year, and we're kind of running out of connections of people to book. First we just thought, we'll book our friends for a couple weeks, a couple weeks of live shows, and then it totally took off. Now there's 18,000 members in the group.
Wow.
And yeah, I mean, hundreds of performers have played. So
that's
check
wonderful.
it out.
Yeah,
yeah, will definitely. Cool. And Austin, you have a new single out today. Congratulations.
Yeah,
and,
it's an acoustic version of a song, actually. So the album came out at the end of last year, and right now we just released a single of an acoustic version of one of the songs. Basically, came out today. So
cool. And you got a video out next week, is that right as well?
That's correct. Yeah, the video is actually of the entire of the studio version of the song that just came out the acoustic version today. So it's pretty exciting.
Okay.
It's cool. It's the third video off of the album, and yeah, I'm gonna have another one coming out in about, I think, 8 weeks or something like that after that too. So yeah, exciting times.
Groovy. Busy. That's what we like. Well, it's been a really very gorgeous and funny show tonight. I've really enjoyed it. Hope you've all enjoyed tonight's show too. So, for the last time, we'll say goodbye, and I thank you very much to the wonderful Willi Carlisle. Thanks, Willi.
Thanks for having me.
It's been our absolute pleasure. Thank you. Bye-bye. And a goodbye, and I thank you very much to the heartfelt Horsenecks.
Thanks.
Bye, guys.
Thanks for having us.
See you, friends.
Bye-bye.
See you, friends. See you too. And a goodbye, and I thank you very much to the awesome Austin Lucas.
Goodbye. Thanks for having me. It was fun.
You're welcome. Thank you all for joining us tonight. A great big thank you to Imi and Risa as ever, and to Ali for working his tech magic behind the scenes on the sound and the cameras. We are here every Wednesday and Friday with fantastic new lineups for every show, so please do join us, come what may. Thanks for joining in, you wonderful people. Good night to you all, and we'll see you back here very soon.